Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well. So, welcome back to part two of Sentex. This is the continuation of the previous video. I was talking about the types of the sentences. I have already explained you the simplest definition of the syntax. I have talked about the words, right? Now we are talking about the sentence order. So, the simplest form of the sentence order is subject, verb, and object. And the child kicked the ball. You can see it in front of your screen. This is the simplest form of the sentence. We can have compound sentences, we can have complex sentences, and we can have compound complex sentences. And in every type of the sentence, the structure is a bit different and complex, right? In my upcoming videos, inshallah, I'll be making a separate video on this topic. For now, you just have to keep in your mind that the simplest form of the structure is subject, verb, and object, right? And as I am talking about the types of the sentences, you should be clear about the phrases also and the types of the phrases also, so that when you will be working on the tree diagram, so you know that what actually is written in the sentence. So phrases are basically, you can say, incomplete parts of the sentences. They are like, they do not convey the complete meaning, and we have so many different types of it. We are going to study it one by one. We have rules in syntax about what word classes can pattern together in phrases. The first one is noun phrase, N and P. N stands for noun, P stands for phrase, noun phrase. Noun phrase comprises of determiner. I talked about it in the previous video. These are usually articles, a and the, and some other demonstrative pronouns, some indefinite pronouns you can also include in it. So basically, determiner plus noun. This is the basic formula, you can say, or the structure of the noun phrase. Um, I'll be explaining it further to you in upcoming slides. So for now, just remember that it is determiner and noun. This means noun phrase can be made up of determiners and nouns. For example, the girl. The here is article, girl is noun, common noun. And if I'm not writing this, if I want to write the name Aisha, then Aisha will also work as a noun phrase. You have to remember this. So both of these are noun phrases. They each contain a noun. And the first also has a determiner. This one has a determiner. As I told you already that determiners could be the, and this, and several, and this is determiner and noun, noun phrase. That means a noun phrase can have a determiner and it must have a noun. I already explained it to you. Here, S stands for sentence, sentence, any sentence, right? If it comes in your paper to further draw the tree structure of it, so you will write S for the sentence and you will divide your sentence into two parts, noun phrase and verb phrase. Do not worry about the verb phrase. I'm going to explain you the structure of it also. Then verb phrase can be further divided into a verb and a noun phrase. Then noun phrase can have a determiner, as I told you, adjective and a noun. I'll give you the example. Like you can see here, the car. The car, simplest. A clever student. A article. Clever here is adjective and student here is noun. An obedient student, a nice girl, a young boy, a handsome man, right? All of these are noun phrases. So I hope you remember the structure of the noun phrase. Then we have verb phrase. You can see here, verb phrase is the combination of structure like this: study, hard. Okay, play the guitar, right? So you have verb, then we have determiner and noun, right? So verb phrase will begin with a verb. That is for sure. And then it can have adverb, it can have preposition, it can have determiner, it can have noun. So it depends upon the structure of the sentence, but a verb phrase will always start with a verb. This is you need to remember. In prepositional phrase, PP, right? Prepositional phrase. Definitely you will find a preposition in, then determiner, and class is the noun in the class. All together, this will be called as prepositional phrase. Above is again a preposition, the determiner, and earth is a noun. I hope so far it is clear. You need to remember NP, noun phrase, VP, verb phrase, PP, prepositional phrase. Now we have AP, it means adjective phrase. Very tall. This is the degree, right? Or this is the adjective. How tall? Very tall. Quite certain. Quite certain, right? So adjective phrase functions like this. Or with a beautiful smile. This is another example. The girl with the beautiful smile. The girl noun phrase with the beautiful smile is adjective phrase. Then we have adverb phrase. You can see here ADVB, right? And the example is quiet happily. How happily? Quiet. Happily. Happily is adverb. I hope it is clear till now. Now we will focus on some of the structures for your further understanding. How we are going to draw the tree diagram for it. Noun phrase structure rules. Noun phrase, determiner, noun. It could be prepositional phrase. And the prepositional phrase will be having preposition and the noun phrase, right? So we have here the bus. We know that we will draw structure like this. This is a mandatory thing to be done, right? We will write determiner for the, here it is written here, and bus is a noun here, so it is written bus. I hope it is clear to you how we are going to write it. And if we have the sentence like, or it's a phrase, the bus in the yard, the bus in the yard. So the entire, this part is a noun phrase. It's not complete. It's not conveying the complete meaning. The bus in the yard. So noun phrase is divided into determiner, the, right? The is the determiner. Bus is the noun, right? Determiner and noun. Now we have the further part of it. This in the yard, it's a prepositional phrase. So we are going to draw another line and write here PP. And this PP is going to be further divided into P for preposition, and the preposition here is in. Then noun phrase is further divided into determiner and noun, and the determiner here is the, and noun here is yard. Isn't it very easy and interesting? I hope it is clear to you. The next we have here is verb phrase structure rule. So you know that verb phrase will be having a verb or a noun phrase and or the prepositional phrase. It depends. In the sentence, we will be having noun phrase, auxiliary, and verb phrase. So took the money. Took definitely is the verb. The money is the noun phrase. But how you're going to write it? You are going to draw these two lines. V for verb, took, NP, noun phrase, further divided into determiner and noun. Determiner is the, and noun is the money. Isn't it interesting? This is the structure of the verb phrase. If we further elaborate it, took the money from the bank. So you know the structure of the took the money. I have already explained it to you. So it is the same verb, took, noun phrase, determiner, noun, the, and money. I want you to focus on this part from the bank. From the bank here is the prepositional phrase. So we are going to draw another line here and we will write PP. And this prepositional phrase is going to further divide into P and NP. P stands for preposition and the preposition here is from. And noun phrase we have determiner and noun. Determiner is the and N is for noun and the noun is the bank. So this is the structure for the noun, the verb phrase. I hope it is clear to you. Okay, so if we have prepositional phrase, how we are going to further draw the tree diagram of it, you can see the structure here. So prepositional phrase, if we have from a boy, from is the preposition. So the first line we'll draw here, we'll write P preposition and it is from. Then it is further divided into noun phrase and noun phrase is further divided into determiner a and noun boy and boy. And then if it is further divided and it is elaborated, then that prepositional phrase is divided into P for preposition in, and then the noun phrase, determiner, noun, and we have a bubble. From a boy in a bubble. I hope it is clear to you. It is very, very interesting. I genuinely like drawing the structure myself a lot. So these are some of the complete sentences here on your screen. You can see on your screen the sentences. The small boy saw George with a crazy dog recently. So this is the complete sentence. And if syntactically we have to see the structure of it, so we will write on the top that S for sentence, and sentence is divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. This is the first step. The moment you see a sentence, you will write S. You will draw these two lines. You will write noun phrase and verb phrase. And then noun phrase is going to be further divided into, here it is written ART, article. You can also write determiner. Both are correct. Adjective and noun. You know that the is article, determiner, small is adjective, and boy is noun. So the first part of the sentence is done. Noun phrase. That is the small boy. Now we have saw. You know that the remaining part of the sentence, this entire part of the sentence is called verb phrase. And verb phrase, the first thing we will write here is V for verb and it is saw. Saw is the verb. And then the sentence is further divided into noun phrase and this PN is for proper noun because proper noun George is written here, right? So noun phrase, proper noun and George. Then we have with a crazy dog. If with is, it is starting with a preposition. That's why we have drawn another line here, written PP preposition. And this preposition phrase is starting with a preposition. That's why it is written here PREP and it is with. And then noun phrase. And this noun phrase is further divided into article or you can write determiner, adjective, and noun. So the determiner we have here is a, adjective is crazy, and the noun is dog. I hope it is clear to you. We have noun phrase, we have verb phrase, and in verb phrase, we have noun phrase, prepositional phrase, and this one last word is left. Recently, it is written completely separately and it is adverb. So ADV is written here and it is indicated here as recently. So this is very interesting. I want you to go through with it again if you have not understood it and practice it as much as you can. Sentence structure allows us to build up sentences from phrases, like you have seen in some of the examples before. If we want to analyze the sentence, the cat sat on the mat, we look at the internal phrases first. The cat, noun phrase, determiner and the noun. Sat is the verb, On is the preposition, the is the determiner, and mat is the noun. So again, if I see this, it is a prepositional phrase. Noun phrase, verb phrase. In verb phrase, we have a verb, then a prepositional phrase. I hope it is clear to you. Noun phrase, verb phrase, prepositional phrase, and the noun phrase. However, there are rules in syntax, as in morphology, about what order these interact in. It is not just a bag of words. So the main structure rules, I have already explained it to you. It is written in front of your screen. Sentence, noun phrase, auxiliary, verb phrase, noun phrase, determiner. This is adjective phrase, noun, prepositional phrase, verb phrase like verb, noun phrase, prepositional phrase, adverb. Prepositional phrase includes preposition, noun phrase, adverb phrase includes adverb or maybe the prepositional phrase. So it completely depends upon the sentence, how it is written. Either it is simple, compound, complex, and then very technically, we have to chunk wise divide each and everything and mention it correctly. So let's see some of the analysis of the sentence structure here. We have a sentence here, the children put the toy in the box. The children, it's a noun phrase. Put is the verb. The toy, again, we have the noun phrase. In the box, we have the prepositional phrase. So even before doing it, in your mind, you know what it is. And simply on the top, you will write S for sentence. Sentence is going to be divided into noun phrase and the verb phrase. And noun phrase is going to be further divided into determiner and noun. Determiner is the, noun is children. Then we have verb phrase. In VP, we have verb is put. The noun phrase is further divided into determiner and noun. The toy, prepositional phrase, we have preposition and the noun phrase. And the preposition here is in. And determiner is the, and N is box. Isn't it very easy to understand and do? We have some declarative and interrogative sentences here also. The boy will leave. This is a simple declarative sentence. Will the boy leave? It is interrogative sentence. So let's see how we are going to further do it. You know, the boy. The boy is noun phrase. Will is, we have the verb, helping verb, or you can say auxiliary. Will leave. The boy will leave. It's a future tense. So sentence here, sentence is divided into noun phrase and verb phrase. So noun phrase is further divided into determiner and noun. Determiner is the, noun is boy. Auxiliary we have here is will, and verb phrase we have only verb, that is leave. So this is helping verb and this is the main verb. Will leave. This is the deep structure. Will the boy leave? So here also the sentence is going to be divided into noun phrase, verb phrase, and this auxiliary will come at first. So will is auxiliary, noun phrase, determiner and the noun, the boy, and verb phrase, we have the verb leave. Isn't it very easy, interesting? So I have some sentences for you. You have to take some time out, look at each sentence. The puppy found the child, the ice melted, the hot sun melted the ice, the house on the hill collapsed in the wind, the boat sailed up the river, a girl laughed at the monkey. I want you to practice it. Take out a piece of paper, sit down, go through with the entire concept and solve it and look for the answers. You can share it with me in the comment section below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.